Welcome back. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to work on the total of products that we have, the total amount and the total amount of money that the user or the customer will pay. But before I do so, let me show you how we can add more items to the cart. So here in the cart.html, you can copy this item. As you can see, the item starts from this tr. From this tr all the way to the end of this tr, you can close this tr, this one, and actually let me open it because I need to show you the complete code. So this is the code. If you copy this and then if you paste it below here, 1 and then 2 times, and then if you head on over to the browser and refresh, you'll find that now we have three products in the cart. Now let's work on the total amount. So to work on the total amount, I'm going to create another table below this table. So below this table, I'm going to here create a new table for the total. I'm going to say here table, and this table is going to contain is going to be surrounded first with a div. So I'm going to create first a div. I'm going to say here div, and then inside that div, let me remove this table, and let me inside the div create that table. So here inside this div, I'm going to create the table. Here I'm going to say table, and I'm going to first give this div a class. I'm going to say here class, and then I'm going to say cart total. This is going to be the total, and then inside that table I'm going to display two things. I'm going to first display tr, and for this tr I'm going to first display the subtotal. I'm going to say here td, and then subtotal, and then below this subtotal we need to display the amount of money. So I'm going to say td, and then the total. So here $, and then let me get this $, and then here let's type any number you want. So here let me say 155, and then we need to display another tr. So I'm going to say here tr, and inside that tr I'm going to display td with the total here, the total amount. And then here the complete total. Let me save, and let me head on over to the browser, and as you can see we have here the total, and the subtotal and the total, but we need to work on CSS. So I'm going to head on over to CSS, and then in CSS we need to work on the class that we just created, which was the cart total. Cart total, and then I'm going to give this cart total a display of flex, and justify content flex end. So why am I doing this? The reason is because I want to display it on the right side. Let me refresh and show you how it's going to look like. So it's not on the right side yet. So the problem is that, let me make sure that I have given it the correct class total, and here cart total. So what I need to do in order to display it on the right side is that I need to fix the table itself. So I'm going to say here cart total and then table, and for this table what I'm going to do is that I'm going to change the width and the maximum width. So the width is going to be 100%. There is no problem with this. However, the maximum width now, the maximum width, let me here remove this. So the maximum width is going to be max width. The maximum width is going to be let's say 500 px, and also let's give it a border top. I'm going to say border top 3px solid orange. Let me now show you what this is going to do to the table. So the table now, as you can see, will be displayed like this. It's not going to be it's not going to take the complete screen width. However, we need to shift this table to the right side, and to shift this table to the right side, we need to say td and then last child, and then text align right. Text align right. This is going to display it on the right side. Also, the th last child, text align right. Let me save and let me refresh. And as you can see now, the price will be displayed on the right side. However, we still need to take this table and display it on the right side. To do this, we need to fix this. Instead of saying justify self, we need to say here justify content. Justify content flex end. The justify content flex end will take the table to the right side. Let me show you that now. So as you can see now, the table has been taken and is now being displayed on the right side. This is what I wanted to display, and as you can see, it's going to display the subtotal and the total. And you can only display the total if you wish to display only the total. So this is how it works. Finally, I'm going to display let me check first the responsiveness. So the responsiveness is, I think it's great. The only thing that remains is displaying the button, the checkout button. So to display the checkout button, we can display it below the table. So we can here say button. It's displayed in div first, div, and then button checkout. I'm gonna first give it class, and then I'm gonna say btn, and let's say checkout btn, and I'm gonna say here checkout. So the button is being displayed on the right side, so we need to shift it. So here, I'm going to say checkout button, and then display flex, and justify content flex end. Also, I'm going to change the background color. I'm going to say background. So the background color is going to be the orange color, and the color is going to be the white color. However, we need to add the display flex and the content to the div itself, not to the button, because the button is inside a div. So here I'm gonna say we have two options. We can create another class, or we can copy this complete content and paste it below the table. But let's keep it. Let's create a new class. I think creating a new class is better. I'm gonna create a new class, and then I'm gonna say check out check out container, and then here I'm gonna say check out container. So for the checkout container, I'm gonna say display flex, and justify content flex end. And as you can see, the button will be displayed on the right side. So now it looks amazing, and now we have this checkout. So we have this checkout button which looks amazing.